pump, uh, and we just got it off the unit, and now we got to check the bearing in it,
The seal.
the
The
seal.
shaft seal.
Yeah. So Leon's going to take it over now, and
Remember, this one is a reverse threaded, so we gotta tighten it. If you're not that familiar with your impact gun, don't use it. You use your hand. Now, I know this guy because I've been using it almost every day, so I know how much to push the trigger. So now this guy is out. I forgot my 14 millimeter for the back. Basically, what you have to do, you have to hold the back. It has a thing on there.
yeah.
Yeah, 14 millimeter. Oh, I got pliers. I got pliers. You want to use a 40 millimeter right here to hold the shaft. I got it. Nope. Well, there it is. 40 millimeter or your electrician pliers, which is not the most proper anyway. Anyway, you're gonna.
Well, those things are hand tied anyway.
Yeah.
You know, they don't need a whole lot of
It
give.
depends the hands. Tied. Depends the hands that are tied.
Depends on how strong the hands are.
This guy that is holding the phone right now, he's
Yeah.
Papa Bear. You don't want his hands to tie your impeller.
No.
Most likely he would break it. And we have 4 screws on the back. Now we're gonna use. Let me see. What did I got? Oh, that's why. I think it's a 15. Let me check. 15 millimeter.
What we're going to replace is the mechanical seal, and this type model requires a 1000 series. The pump itself is called a American Pro Superflow, and those units require this 1000 series. Need some help?
Nope. There are the 4 screws. There is our seal. Let's see if you can focus on that. This one is cracked. You can even see where some algae it was going through the crack.
Right in there?
Yeah. See if you can focus. I'm pretty sure the camera will focus that. There it is.
There it is, right there.
You can see that algae going through that crack. How do you know yours is cracked? Well, you're gonna have water leak like if it's crazy.
Yep.
Ew. More lube.
So that's what we got to replace. We've got some plenty of that magic lube to put in there too.
Yeah. Don't use that stuff.
That stuff is awesome.
Yeah. Don't put it on top of your water heater. You'll catch on fire.
How do you know that? You're not going to tell me. Just trust me.
Yes.
You know.
All right. All right. So this guy should come out with
You're going to probably have to use a...
flathead.
Yep. And you may have to go from the other end and pop it out. Yep. Okay, you got to save that.
That is your silicone.
Yeah. Look how old that silicone is. There you go. Now that needs to be magic lubed. So that area does, which we have plenty of.
What
Now,
area
Leon
needs to
loves,
be magic lube? It will vibrate off. You need to hold it in place. And no, Leon does not like magic lube.
He does not like magic lube.
It gets on your hair.
It's because he gets it in his hair all the time.
Okay, this thing needs to be pressed in there. Now you want to use something flat. You don't want to use something like a screwdriver to drive it in there.
Right, maybe a little piece of wood or something like that.
I need a hammer.
Yes. There's a rubber hammer right there. Can you get that?
Rubber mallet somewhere in there.
Okay.
Alright.
All right, pause this thing. Okay, we've got the old seal out. Now we're going to replace it with this 1000 series seal.
Like so. Now this is not a proper tool. I'm pretty sure they have a seal setter in here. Like you can just push it in there.
Yeah.
But since we pour and we have a swimming pool, you know, but I'm talking about anyway. What you want to do is just want to start driving it. It might take a couple tries, but that's how it should be driven in there.